Offshoring is building capabilities, building capacity, building scale within the practice to service their clients, to service their clients better, to take on more new clients, to look at M&A opportunities or joint ventures as well, right? It should not be looked at as, well, we're just sending this work somewhere and it's going to come back, right?
In the years you've been doing this, have you noticed whether there is a movement towards using offshoring teams to help with business advisory? So, starting to produce management accounts and all of that core stuff that needs to be built to be able to have good advisory conversations with clients. Is there more of that work starting to happen?
Do staff want to stay in compliance work in a local firm, but especially being onshore? Do they actually want to stay and do the compliance and grunt work? Or do they want to be more advisory focused? Traditionally, we've seen a lot of firms provide the bookkeeping work to external bookkeepers. We're now seeing a lot of this come in-house and probably be rebranded as financial management, where they're providing, yes, management reports, but data analytics and reporting on those businesses as a whole. If we look at what technology is doing within an accounting firm, right? We never really looked at the data, but if we have our data in our firm, are we querying our database of clients and seeing where there's opportunities to work with them a lot more? Or are we still stuck doing the compliance work? I think bookkeeping, financial management is one key area we've seen that they're providing a lot more advisory and reporting on those businesses.
The challenge, though, is that many firms don't do it well, and so therefore don't get the value that they would expect out of setting up a good offshoring operation. And it's partly because some people don't really look at it strategically enough and treat it more as a quick fix type solution, which is not really the right way to get value from it.
We recommend starting small and scaling up from there. You don't try too much on day one. That means that when you do start to scale, you can scale confidently because you've really understand the fundamentals of how the process works before you scale. And it's important when you're looking for an offshore partner that a couple of key things in the journey that that they've got ongoing training and support for their team members, and that the offshoring partner can scale. So it's all very well and good to say, well, we'll start small and build big. You need to talk to your offshore partner and make sure that they've actually got the ability to do that. The key thing to really start with is, well, what services within our firm do we actually want to offshore? Is it business services? Is it bookkeeping? Is it SMSF? Is it accounting admin support? Really having a good look at, well, what do we need help with and what can we offshore? Linked to that is then conducting a review of what technology you're using, because that plays a big part in, can I easily get an offshore team member that can have cloud-based access to all the programs and dial in and do the work? Or are there steps that I need to take internally before I can even consider offshoring?